Hey everyone, and welcome back to Passion for Life Gallery. I'm standing down here at the Campanias River. It runs through the heart of Malacatos. We're actually going to take a walk up the path here today. It has been a while indeed since I have done a video for Home on the Range or anything else on Passion for Life Gallery. A couple reasons for that. Number one being, well, as they say, life happens. So one thing or another, we haven't gotten around to doing it. But there is another reason, and that's the reason I want to specifically mention today. We have another channel. It's called Life and Landscapes in Ecuador. I will put a link to it up here and in the description below. You can check that out. We're posting there mostly wildlife type videos, some photos that I've taken of birds, and some of these walks that we're doing, places that are kind of more nature-ish and things like that, but also a little bit of culture as well. So that channel is Life and Landscapes in Ecuador. You can check that out, and please do subscribe. So for that reason, I've been busy with that and haven't put in as many videos on this channel. But anything to do with the house and anything to do with art will be on Passion for Life Gallery. Okay, so this is episode 14 on Home on the Range. We hope you enjoy. Talk to you next time. Hey everyone, it is Tuesday morning. As you may have seen from some of these clips, the guys with the windows showed up yesterday, and they spent the whole day here getting these windows partially installed. It's not by any means complete. They were here till at least 7 o'clock at night. However, there were some issues with the installation. I'm not going to go into a huge amount of detail, but quite simply, some of the windows were not straight. They had to move this entire window at this end because it wasn't lined up with the floor. I don't know if you can see it here or not, but this is out by quite a ways, this strip. Part of that is due to this post that's in behind. They had a really hard time getting that cut away, so it's not entirely even. We actually had to take, you won't be able to see it here, but we had to take a saw to it. They are making progress. It's taken a month waiting, but they're going to come back on Friday and install the uppers. He has to, he has to make the doors, the sliders, and he's going to install the uppers. So we're waiting for that now. It is Tuesday evening, and this afternoon I've been working on the conduit that goes from the house, junction box there, up under the roof and over to the utility shed. I've got a T there, another T here, and I managed to put a box in there. And then inside, which you probably won't be able to see, there's a pipe going through, and there's going to be a light in there. And eventually I'm going to extend that conduit out to the end and install lights there as well. Anyway, we will keep you posted. I don't know if I mentioned, but our neighbors have started building down at the bottom. Been there all day, plugging away, so we'll have another house here in this neighborhood. So our cistern is full. You can see it's just dripping out a little bit. Somebody's using a bit of water. And we are about 3/4 of the tile short from the top. So that means we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1/4 tiles from the bottom. So as you can see, hopefully the water level in our second tank is just maintaining level above the level of the outlet. The float shuts off, and we have about 6 inches of water on top of the filter. We're just leaving the valve open on both ends. So as we use water from the cistern, it will fill up with city water. Yeah, so it's been, since we started filling this, I'm not exactly sure, about 3 weeks. I believe somewhere in that neighborhood, 2.5 to 3 weeks we've been working on this. Now we haven't had water every day, so it's taken quite a while to fill up. So we have actually, I calculated it out, about 10,000 liters of water in the cistern that we can actually use, because we're only, as I mentioned, going to just over 5 feet, and we lose about probably close to a foot in the bottom because the float shuts off before that. So still 10,000 liters is pretty good, should do us in a pinch. Okay, so what I'm doing today is I am working on the electrical in the outdoor kitchen area, and so what I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing today. I've got 10 pieces of 3/4 inch galvanized tubing for electrical conduit. Over here I've got a bunch of electrical boxes. I've got a T, an L. I wanted more of those but I couldn't get any. I have a whole bunch of connectors inside here, and I have some plastic boxes that I may use as well. So what I'm going to do, is, as I mentioned earlier, I have the light coming across. I'm going to continue that down the wall here to put on a light switch and a plug-in, and then up above the door it's going to go in and into the little shed for a light. I'm going to extend this one. I'm going to extend this one further along the wall, put a bit of an S curve in it. I'm going to have a light switch right here, and then back up here I'm going to have another box like that and a tube going into the bathroom for the light there. And I'm going to continue that along the metal bar here on the frame of this outdoor area, and I'm going to have a series of plug-ins down along here. There is a box for a plug-in here, but I'm not going to use that. And then somewhere along the top I'm going to be putting conduit all the way down here to connect in some lights, and I'm also going to put in a plug-in out here at this last post. Okay, so this is what I've got done so far today. I had that box on the right, the top, in yesterday or the day before. Put a less curve in there to a T. The box for a switch at the bottom. And then I've got the box in here which is connected into a light. The tube just runs into the wall. I'm going to put a box in there for a light. Little curve there, curves down, box here for a switch, or sorry, this is the box for a plug-in, and then I just ran a piece of conduit down to the middle of this section for another plug-in. I realize that, as some of you may note, if you are electricians, this plug-in is going to be very close to the sink, and it will not be ground fault
I know that's crazy, but that's just kind of the way things are here. If I could find ground fault plugs, I would install them, but I don't know if they're even available here. The only reason I put a plug in there was because I needed a junction box to make that turn to go down to the other end. So I figured, well, might as well put a plug in there while I'm at it. So that's where I'm at today, and I'm going to continue now working, I guess extending out to make the lights on this side, or on the other side by the wall. About 20 minutes ago, it just started raining cats and dogs here. It's actually even worse than it is right now, but the wind is also blowing really hard. Okay, well, that's it for the day, Friday. Didn't get everything, all the conduit connected. I just got up to the door here, which you can see up behind me here. That's as far as I got. And so I have to connect into the little storage slash workshop. Well, it's not really workshop, storage, but I might put a little bench in there at some point. A drill press. That's the idea. Our window guy did not show up today. Somehow that's not a surprise. Anyway, hoping he's going to come in and get these finished early next week. If not, we'll have to... Anyway. Hey, I just want to say thanks for following us on this journey, getting our house complete. I'm not sure at this point when the journey is going to end. It's not going to be in the next few weeks, that's for sure. But when we have something to post, we'll post it, and we'll keep you posted, as they say. Okay, thanks for watching Passion for Life Gallery. Talk to you next time.